So guys, we're at Computex day 1 and we are at Be Quiet booth. And we start with Xander, who will explain us everything about their new products.
Good morning and welcome to our booth. And yeah, we have some really interesting products to show to you. I actually want to start off here in this little corner that shows our peripherals. As some of you might know, we started doing peripherals very recently after an acquisition of Mountain. So now we brought them into the Be Quiet brand. And what you can see here are our first mice and keyboards. The keyboards are already available in some markets. The mice will be available soon. Then there's two keyboard models. The one that you're seeing here on this side is the light mount. A light mount has a really gorgeous light bar on top. It has ambient lighting below, the buttons. It has a really nice dial to control the media functions. Special macro keys on the left side, so you can easily reach them when you're gaming with, the mouse in your right hand. And then apart from the light mount, we have the dark mount. And for the dark mount, the biggest selling point is its modularity. Every piece can be configured in the way that you want it. So as you can see here, you have the keyboard, you have the numpads, you have the wrist pads, we have a media dock, and everything connects. So you can take it off, you can put it on a different size, you can even take this off, take this off. There's a slider on the back. And you go like, maybe you want your numpad on the left side. There you go. And have the media dock on the left side. Everything fully configured the way that you want it to. So these keyboards, both the dark mount and the light mount, there are two versions for the switches. We have very, very silent linear switches and very silent tactile switches. I want to say you can hear it, but you will not hear it. So it's not just keyboards, it's also mice. This is called the Dark Perk. There are two versions. Ergo with an ergonomica feel and Sim for symmetrical. So for the right-handed users, they can use both models. For the left-handed users, they can use the Sim. Those will be on the market in August. This is shown last year, but I still want to show it because if you look at the entire setup, our light base case and the keyboards and the mice, they make a perfect little scenario like this.
My viewers know this case already because we did a build, really amazing. And probably guys, it will be the second build in this case sometime later this year. I have some cool, probably blackout idea.
And I have to admit that this case, specific one, the 600LX, is my favorite as well. One of our new products that we will launch soon, I'd say August timeframe, is PureLoop 3 series. And PureLoop 3 series is two different models. It's the LX and it's the non-LX, the regular version. The biggest difference, you can obviously see it here, is that the LX has RGB lighting. It looks really fancy, but the RGB lighting is not just in the LX fans, it's also on the pump. Now we're going to do something very interesting with the pump this time, because we feel, we can think of a design, but it's not necessarily design that you as a consumer might like. So why not give you the chance to use your preferred design? So if you look at this, you can pop off the cap, and then there's this sheet inside. I'm going to take it out. And then as you can see, in the package you'll find 9 different ones. So I'm going to take this one out because this is the duplicate. So these are the 9 unique ones. You can pop a new one in, and then I'm going to put the cap back on. New style.
I have a question. Yeah. Can we do PC Elegance thing? Is it customizable or not?
So currently the answer is unfortunately no. I think logistically it's very complicated to offer this printing service yet. I hope we will in the future. But come on, if you're smart enough, I think you're pretty sure you know how you can make these things yourself.
So I can just buy tape and print on it?
Yeah, you could. Yeah. So you could create your own, have your own logo in there, or do your own style. In terms of the AIOs, we have 360 and 240 for the LX version. These are high-speed LX fans, but they're not the normal consumer fans. If you look very closely, they're daisy chainable, which is something that our consumers have been asking for. it just creates less of a mess of cables, right? So we have the daisy chainable cables in here. Again, as with all our AOs, it's refillable, so at a certain point, if you're running lower on liquid and you feel the performance is going down, you can get refill liquid, make sure that you top up again. This is RGB, so this connects to the ARGB header if you want to. The middle is a white light that connects to the PWM pump. Then, if you're not into RGB, we have a sleek black version, Pure Loop 3, that also comes in 280, so it's 360, 280, 240. For this, we use our Pure Wings 3 high-speed fans. Again, a special version, so you can daisy chain them. And then the design is very minimalistic and very sleek, especially on the pump. It's very, very clean.
And silent loop 3.
Yeah, no, the silent loop 3 has been here for a while, but we show it just to give you an idea of the different options that you have. If you move a little bit more to the right, you can see the light loop that we introduced last year as well. So it gives you a bit of an idea of the different lineup and the different versions.
So guys, you know these AOs, we already use them on the channel and you should be familiar with them. But this thing looks very interesting. I hope I will get it soon.
I will actually, let's just try to convince the Be Quiet social team to do a nice competition where people can design like their favorite style, and then for the next one we can include it. I think that would be interesting, right? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna continue to power supplies. So what we're doing here is that we're showing the entire lineup of power supplies, going all the way from the high-end Dark Power Pro, which you probably know, going to the Dark Power 13, Straight Power, Pure Power, System Power, and then the Power Zone is, in terms of the series names, is the odd one out. To be honest, this is my favorite. I love this one. But what we're showing here today is the Pure Power 13M. This is our new power supply. It is out, I'm going to say now, because basically when you're watching this in a couple of days, I hope, it should be available at least for pre-sale. Pure Power 13M is the successor to Pure Power 12M, no surprise there. But the biggest change that we made is that this one is semi-passive. We did that with the Power Zone 2, which is why it's one of my favorites. Yes, our power supplies are extremely silent. I mean, we use our own fans inside. But the market is asking for semi-passive power supplies, so why not do it, and why not do it right? So you get an extremely silent fan, and if your load is, let's say, below 50%, it will go fully silent, stops. We also made some changes to the fan design. So if you have a Pure Power 12M and you're going to the Pure Power 13M, you will see that it's even more silent than before, even under full load. The saddest news of the show is that we do not have new cases. I'm so sorry. So to give you something, we did this special project. We call it Project Light-Based Stand. It was basically an idea of Showcase. So we have this unique case, right? And it has 3 orientations, where most of our competitors have 2. So how about we do a 4th orientation? How about we do one where you actually, from the front, look directly into the case? So we had some designers create some ideas to use wood or metal. We have a few metal ones I'll show you in a second on the back, to create this stand where you can put the case in. So the connectors are actually behind this on the bottom. There's a hole in the back where you can lead the cables through. And this gives you a very unique and fun idea to show the case in a completely new way. It's not a commercial product, it's just a fun project for us. But hey, if the feedback is very popular, if people are very happy about this, if they're excited, then, who knows? And here you can see the metal ones.
So this is the base of the case, yes?
Yep.
That is behind the
It's basically
wood.
Or to put it in a correct orientation, this, and then you put the case on top.
But it becomes a little bit higher.
Yes, it does. It definitely becomes a little bit higher. But it's just a fun and unique idea to show off the versatility of this case, and also to give people like a new. Here, actually, let's go to the white one. That's much nicer. I mean, look at this. It's gorgeous, right? The view of the fans and the cooler and the carts. If you like this, just going right, oh my God, we need this. This needs to be a product. This needs to be for sale. And then we can convince the management to sell this.
So guys, you have heard this. If you're interested in this product, you need to give the good feedback about it. And probably soon it can go into production.
And to end the booth tour, I'll at least gonna show you our existing products. I mean, we have an amazing lineup here, right? If you look at the cases, the Darkbase Pro 901, which is our high-end, state-of-the-art case with tons of features. Shadowbase 800 for those who want to do a build in a, you know, a more affordable case, but with tons of space inside. Again, we have our light-based cases, which are still my favorite. The PureBase 501 DX and LX, which is our affordable mainstream case with amazing RGB lighting. And then in the back, if you go a little bit up, we have all our fans. From the entry level all the way up to the pro levels, and our coolers as well. PureRock 3, PureRock Pro 3, DarkRock 5, Pro 5, and the Elite.
Sander, thank you so much for reviewing the booth. It was really interesting to see your new stands, your new power supplies, keyboards especially. I hope I will get some. And
we'll make that work, don't worry. It was my pleasure.
Yes,
bye
guys.